Hey, how's it going? Swatch with me. I almost forgot what I was doing. Ranger Industries, Tim Holtz, 30 Distress Ink Pads, Part 2. So this is the remaining 30, and they are iced spruce, pine needles, peacock feathers, tumbled glass, broken china, mermaid lagoon, salty ocean, blueprint sketch, stormy sky, faded jeans, chipped sapphire, milled lavender, seedless preserves. Oh, I couldn't read my own writing. Shaded lilac, wilted violet, dusty concord, aged mahogany. Just a minute. Little cat hair there. Antique linen, frayed burlap, tea dye, rusty hinge, brushed corduroy, vintage photo, walnut stain, ground espresso, gathered twigs, pumice stone, hickory smoke, weathered wood, black soot. I just got done, I just did this, Also, this is the back side of the first 30, the part 1. And I prepped this card yesterday. Today is Saturday. I'll never learn my lesson. Saturday afternoon. But I had a very good reason for waiting this long, I guess. And it's because my internet went out Thursday. And to make a long story short, I'm just going to say that I had the technician was scheduled to come this morning between 10 and 11. And so that meant I could not do my video last night because I had to pull stuff away from where the cables are and everything, I have a vanity table. Think circa 1970s vanity table, and I had to pull stuff away, and that took Friday night and early this morning. Yeah, and it turns out, so I pulled all that stuff away, threw it into the kitchen, and then well, I didn't throw it obviously, but it's just an expression. And it turns out that the technician came by and he did not even enter my humble abode. And I was thinking, man, if I'd have known that he was going to, just stay outside and check the cables outside. There was like a snafu where he just adjusted or fixed a cable or something. And next thing you know, I have internet. I was like, wow. So then I had to take everything out of the kitchen and put it back in front of the vanity table there. And mostly I do that to keep the cats from going under there. Blue is, even though he's 8 years old, he still, chews everything, including his food. So he eats everything, and that was the primary reason, to block that access down there to the cables and the power strip and stuff like that. So yeah. So I'm going to do again 10, but this time I'm going to do 5, and then after broken china, I'm going to fast forward to the last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gathered twigs. And do it like that. Last time I was supposed to stop at the 5th one and then go fast forward, but I was talking probably about something I can't remember. Okay. Also, because I prepped the card. Now look at this beautiful card. It's beautiful, and everything is not quite, well, yeah, it's pretty straight actually. So I did a good job there. And because I kept it in the little lines, I prepped it Friday. There was, on Thursday when I talked to the the guy. Oh, I want to mention that I wrote the name of the color on the beauty wedge, and I really wish I would have done that with the first 30, but I didn't do that with the first 30. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to maybe go in. Now I still have them like this. Is this Lucky Clover? I don't know. I might have to redo sponges or whatever, because I can keep using them. Okay. Oh dear. Was that tumbled glass? I'm just checking things. Okay, so this is, I hope, it looks like it's black, right? Iced spruce. And why am I putting that's supposed to be a green? It's kind of green. Oh yeah, you can kind of see like a green to it. It's supposed to be green. It looks green. We're gonna go with that. Oh wait, I have them. I also have them written down on little pieces of masking tape here that I did eons ago. And what was my system that I had? I don't even know. And I did a practice card. Now, do I want to... Oh, yeah. I want to put these aside on my table over there so they don't get in the way. I'm going to try and also take out the, you know, the changing of the guard, so to speak, where I put these away and get out the next 10, or get out the next 10. And this one. Tumbled glass. Okay, so I was going after green, then blue, transitioning to blue. Broken china, and after this, well, we'll do the fast forward. I got up because it's 30, you know. Okay, I'll see you on the other side. Enjoy the music. So we're back in so-called real time, sorta, kinda, with gathered twigs. I think I'm hitting my finger on the, ooh, that is horrible. On the ink pad when I go over with my index finger there. And then this one, did you see that? Look at that. Way too many glue dots there that I added. I don't think I have enough. This is pumice stone. It's like a, well, it kind of has a green tint to it. But I put it in with like a warm gray, I guess. Has more of the warm gray look to it. The more I look at it, the grayer it becomes. This one, hickory smoke. Okay, so look at the, what I did there on purpose is I took the layer, the first layer off, and I thought, oh no, this is never gonna, it's never going to, it's a little bit on this. Because at the time, I thought, if I can take off that first layer of the ink pad, then I can use it. I'm also going to show you. On the back here, I put that's the Velcro-y part, I think. So what, like, I was going to use the stamper, you know, that has a stem, the wooden handle to it, and just put it on there, and then use it that way instead of, I don't know what I was thinking. I thought, oh, maybe I'm going to remove the initial layer of the ink pad. So this is the initial layer of every ink pad, has that. And then underneath, it's very fuzzy, very fuzzy. And I remembered that yesterday when I was making the scratch card to see, you know, how am I putting these in order? How do I want to put these in order? And that one, Weathered Wood, has a blue tint to it. And I thought, just keep it with the gray. You know, maybe a cool gray, more of a cool gray, because, you know, blue is a cool color. It's cool, man. I don't know. That's just, the more I wipe, the worse it got. Okay. Oh. Ooh, way too close there. I want to talk about milled lavender. Let's go back to milled lavender. What color is that to you? Does that look like lavender to you? It doesn't to me either. So I was a little bummed that does not look like lavender at all. This shaded lilac looks closer to lavender than this does. I was like, what? Oh, I should have put that in the pink. I wish I would have known, or remembered, I should say. I wish I would have remembered. Just a minute, I'm going to grab a baby wipe. Look at mine. Ooh, that is just stuck on there. There was a color from the other side. Look at it. Glitter. I'm just gonna, I took out the offending glitter tape and I put it in a zippered bag so that it can't spread its glittery joy everywhere. But I'm telling you, like, there's a I wiped this down. Man. It must still be attached somewhat to the ink pads. One of the colors, I don't know which color this is that's sticking on like crazy glue. One of the colors on the other side, I got on my index finger 2 weeks ago. I don't know which one it is. Maybe it was Forest Moss. Man, that stayed on after repeated hand washings. Soap and water, soap and water, soap and water. And I was thinking, man, that is still on there. Like, I think maybe it took one. Well, I know it took, let's see, Saturday, Sunday, it was still on there, Monday, and I think by Tuesday it finally had washed off. So this is on. It's going to be on for a while. I'll check it Monday. I got some on my finger here. So this is a pretty good indication that they are water-based, but they are not water-soluble. Again, I wanted to try that out, but I'm going to have to make a project or do a project or something. Let's see if Distress inks are water soluble. I don't think they are because, like I said 2 weeks ago, I don't see anything, any kind of wording whatsoever on the website. Also, nothing on Amazon. But you know, Amazon isn't really the go-to for information like that. So that's why I went to the Ranger Industries website to see if I could see anything about mentioning that it's water soluble. It might work with water mixed with vegetable glycerin, but clearly these would be good for distressing the edges of cards and ephemera and stuff like that. So over the oxides, the distress oxides. And I have those ink pads as well. Those are the big ones. And I will put a link to all 60 of the ink pads. If you like any of these colors, please state which one you like. I'm partial to all the purple ones except for milled lavender. That's so upsetting. That's all I have for you. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have an artistic day. Bye.